Lois forgets the money and decides to simply steal the ham. Hooked on the thrill of shoplifting, she begins stealing other items, quickly becoming addicted to theft. She starts committing big-ticket thefts in stores, including stealing a Matisse painting, which raises suspicions in Brian. During an attempted theft from an auto parts store, Lois gets caught by Brian, who tells her that she's doing something wrong and that her theft won't solve her problems. Lois accepts his arguments, but when she loads the car to return the stolen items, she is arrested by Joe. In court, Lois is sentenced to 3 years in prison because she stole the judge's hammer. Initially, he was going to let her go with a warning. In Lois's absence, chaos ensues in the Griffin household, and the family realizes they need to free Lois from prison. During a visit to Lois in prison, Peter sneaks her out by stuffing her in his mouth. When Lois's escape becomes obvious, the Griffins jump into the laundry van, fleeing to Asiantown in Quahog, where they rent a rundown apartment to start a new life. Chris starts a career as a rickshaw driver. Stewie gets a job in a sweatshop making shoes, but is fired after he sews a shoe to his hand and replaces it with a newborn baby. Peter becomes a sumo wrestler, but soon after, Joe spots him on TV. Joe successfully tracks the family down and chases them through Asiantown, eventually cornering them in the city's sewer. Lois decides to turn herself in and face the consequences, so the rest of the family doesn't have to. But when Joe tries to arrest her, he slips in the sewer and nearly gets swept away by a nearby ledge. Lois pulls Joe to safety, and as a sign of gratitude, Joe gets Lois's sentence overturned, and life for the Griffin family returns to normal.